Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 83 of the New York Mets, and today we end what has been a bit of a disastrous season, to be honest. But we end with a chance for a club record or tying of a club record, because Noah Syndergaard's going to pitch today, and if we win, or if he gets the win, it'll be 25 wins, which will equal a New York Mets club record. So a chance for history today, or not quite history, but joint history anyway. Now, what do we say about how this season has gone? All right, let's start with. What do we say? Let's start with pitching. We need to have a conversation about what we do with pitching next year, because you can see here, our bullpen, best in the league. Absolutely insane. 2.87 ERA, but the starting pitching ERA, it's really, really dropped off, and that's with Syndergaard, who's quite good. Jovan has dropped off a little bit. Stefanovic has actually struggled a lot at the end of this season. McKemlay's come in just for one start to see how he did, and he did okay, but nothing special. Cloonan's not our best pitcher, but done okay. And Wood Richardson and Peterson are still there as well. And now Ayala, and we did give Kyoto a couple, whatever his name is, Cortijo, a couple of games. He did okay. What did he end up with? He ended up with 4 wins and a loss, but an ERA of 5.6, which isn't great. Whip was not too bad, so maybe a little bit unlucky. So I don't know what to do with starting pitching for next year. I'm wondering if we do need to get in an all-star, sort of another big star pitcher, and then we sort of build around them. But I think our bullpen is pretty much set. Now, the players that have come in since the split, not the split, what's it called? The roster expansion. McKemlay came back in. He was pitching out of the bullpen. He's done quite well. You can see he's got his ERA down to 4, and that was way, way up there. So that's pretty good. Other guys that have come in, we gave Antoine Harris a go. His movement is what worries me, but he's done okay. ERA of 1.59. Whip is okay as well. How many home runs has he given up? He's given up sort of just under 1 home run per 9 innings, which isn't the worst, I guess. So I'm thinking he might be an option for next year, even though he does lack movement. Other guys that came in, Kalina has come in and done quite well. Again, I think it could be at 23 a good option for the bullpen next year as we look to get younger. Whip is very good, just over 1, and ERA there at 2.77 as well. That's from 9 outings for him, 13 innings. So small sample sizes, but it is what it is. Trey Cobb's come back in. He's done fine. You will notice that Wilson is injured. He's been out pretty well. I think, did we see him get injured last episode? I can't remember now, but he's played his last game for us because he is gone at the end of the year. The other guy that came in, we brought Ayala back in out of the bullpen. Now he's done a lot better out of the bullpen. You can see his ERA is down to 2.87. His whip is still a little bit high, but I think what we've got here is a bullpen pitcher for next year. And then we'll kind of see how he develops from there, if there is actually a starter there or not. But he's done a good job, and as I said, we called in Kyoto to have a couple of games, 5 starts, and he's done okay without being spectacular. If we look at sort of pitching for, there's a lot of pitchers in the now, isn't there? But pitching for Syndergaard's got a minor abdominal strain, so don't worry about that. It's the last game. He's gonna pitch and he's gonna win. So you can see the pitching stats there for the season, if you're interested. Unfortunately, Brian Garcia's gone off lately. Now this could be the last we see of Diaz as well. I'm thinking we might look to trade him. He's blowing a lot more saves than he used to. He's still really good though. 5-star rated. It was only 11 million, so 30 though. I don't know, let me know what you think. I know there has been talk in the comments in the past that maybe we look to move him on. If we look at the way hitting has been going, who do we call in for this one? Winniker just came in because Brickhouse was injured for a while. Griff McGear has really hit form late in the season to the point now where I'm wondering, do we keep him? He's only on 9 million, but he's not on the most money. And if he should still be a good hitter, albeit at 33. I've tried to trade him before and no one wants him, so that could be a bit of a problem there. Gonzalez has come back from injury, so he's come back in. He's done fine. He's done what Gonzalez does. He hits a little bit. He bats. He fields well, and that's about it. Howell has continued to do not too bad coming in. He's really good. It's against left or right-handed pitchers, and not so much against the other one. But he's okay. And we called Alec Thomas back in. He started well, but he's kind of faded really badly. He's got into a bit of a slump. So he's one I think that I don't necessarily want to get rid of him, but as long as he's happy going in and out of AAA, then I think that's what we'll do with him. But we didn't change too much on the outfield players, because let's face it, we've already had a lot of change there so far this season. Now, how have things gone, I hear you ask? Since last episode, we've played a lot of games. we left off. Where do we leave off here? This wasn't at this series here. So we played the Nationals in a 3-game series. I just want to kind of whip through this. Game 2 here, it all went wrong in the 7th innings. 9 runs there, so that was a bit of a disappointment. And then if we go forward here to Game 3, we won a game in the 9th inning, so hooray for us. Excellent stuff there. We played the Cubs, won 1 of 3, got all the runs again. We lose 2 and then smash them in 1, which is always a bit frustrating. We played the Diamondbacks again. This time we weren't quite so lucky. In Game 2 here, we gave up 5 runs in the 1st inning, so it was kind of game over from there. And then we conceded, haven't got ourselves back in the game, conceded 4 runs in the 9th as well, in the 8th, sorry, as well, just to kill ourselves off. So that was a frustrating game, having worked our way back. We played the Giants, swept them. Look at this, then we swept the Marlins as well. We'd won, 7 or 8 games in a row here. So Game 3 of this Marlins series, 6-3 in the 1st innings. This was a KO start, I think, yeah. So that's, you can see, gave up 4 runs in 5 innings, but kind of got away with it. Of course, we had a really good 1st innings, which was good. Then we had we got swept by the Braves, but that doesn't tell the story. Our winning run here was snapped, but this game went to the 13th inning, so we were a little bit unlucky there to lose our winning streak. The second game, we lost it in the 12th, so again, we took them to extra innings. And this is division-winning Atlanta Braves. And then in Game 3, again, we lost it in extra innings, so it could have so easily been a really, really memorable series, but we've lost a lot of games, as I said earlier in the series, in the 9th innings or later. We just have been playing without luck this season, unfortunately, and those games could really have made a difference. We played Toronto. We won the first 2 games of this series. In Game 2, we won it in the 12th, and it was a Bernhard-Morlock home run that got the job done for us there, which was good. Unfortunately, we got absolutely smashed in Game 3. And then in Game... I think it was this game here. No, Game 1, sorry, of the Miami series. This is the game that eliminated us officially from the postseason, but we already knew it wasn't going to happen. So we won 1 of 3 against Miami there. We played the Nationals again. We won 2 of 4, which was good. In Game 4 of this series, the 7-1 win. A first career home run for our young center fielder, Hal. There it is right there. So I don't know what innings it was. It said, oh yeah, top of the 3rd, a home run. So well done to him. It is still his only home run, I do believe, yeah. But it was, it's a proud moment when a youngster comes through our system and then hits his first home run. So that was that. Then we've played a series against the Phillies. We won 1 of 3 against them there, and we split the series so far with Atlanta, which is what it is. Hopefully we'll go on and get a win here. Now I did do a little bit of maths, rough maths, mind you, but since the All-Star break, we have won 35 of 64 games, which is 547 percentage. So it's just that before the All-Star game we were horrible, but after that we would have been well and truly in the playoff run. A couple of these extra innings results go our way here or there, and it could so easily have been a wild card season for us instead of the Nationals. So it's been a little bit frustrating of a season. The other thing I did just want to quickly draw your attention to on these batting stats is just how dominant Mauricio has been for us this year. Not Mauricio, sorry, Morlock. He's right up there in the batting averages. He's 26 home runs, 89 RBIs, 30 ahead of, or more than 30 ahead of Brickhouse. And you can see Brickhouse and Mauricio have pretty much been the other 2 stars. The problem with Brickhouse is a very low batting average, but after Mauricio and Morlock, for a 3rd best average on the team to be 235, it's just not good enough. You can see there in the whips as well, sorry, the WAR as well. Benintendi's come good lately, which is good to see. But yeah, it's all around been a bit of disappointing season. But let's see the team we're sending out for the final game to hopefully get Syndergaard a record-equaling 25th win. And we're playing, obviously, away to Atlanta. No, are we away? We are away to Atlanta. And this is it. This is the team. Griff McGear leads off. He plays at second base. Ronnie Mauricio is batting second at shortstop. Bernhard Morlock bats third. He's his third base. Brickhouse bats fourth. He is at first base. Benintendi bats 5, the left fielder. Suzuki bats 6. He's in right field. Francesco Alvarez, he bats 7. He's the catcher. Juan Mayor is in center field. He bats number 8. And Noah Syndergaard. Go on, mate. Let's get this 25th win. We're up against Kyle Wright. You can't see behind my head here. He is on fire. A whip of 108. ERA of just, 3.82. He's a good pitcher. He's in form. Ideally, he's going to have a bad day for us. Oh, we're at Citi Field. I thought it said at Atlanta. Anyway, so Noah Syndergaard going at home, going for the record. It's Syndergaard Day at Citi Field. And Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't end up. We're not going to get the 500, obviously. But as I said, the second half of the year has been good, and that's when we did a lot of trades. We got rid of some of the older, the more established club legends, you might even say, in the likes of Blue, in the likes of McNeil, Conforto, Tejada left as well. He was having a bit of a poor season for his salary. But since then, the new look Mets have had a decent enough year, and maybe not quite playoff season as I said, but given the amount of extra innings and ninth innings losses that we've fallen to, I think we've done okay. That's been absolutely smashed. Is it going to leave? No, it's going to drop in. But Syndergaard's going to give out a 2-out. Is it a double or a triple? It's going to be a triple. It's a decent throw from Mayor. Is he going to get him? Is he going? No, not quite. All right, come on, Noah. Let's end this here, please, and let's not put yourself in a position where you're not going to win. There we go. All right, Noah's underway. We're underway. And if we can get the lead here, there was actually a start. The start where he first injured himself, Syndergaard. He pitched 1 out and then went out, and we ended up taking the lead, I think, at the bottom of the first. So if he got out of that first innings, Griff, Lyons won the shortstop. And don't first pitch swing, please, mate. That's silly. We've got to get this guy, work his count. We've got to try and get him out of this game for later on. Here we go with Mauricio, full count. That's what you need to do, mate. Come on, Mauricio. Ronnie strikes out. Yeah, so if he just got out of that innings, we would have seen him already have his 25th. This would have been a record-breaking attempt for 26 wins in a season. But needless, even if he loses this game, 24 wins is absolutely stunning. Morlock walks, Brickhouse comes in. Can he do something? No, he can strike out. It's going to be one of these days, isn't it, for the pitchers? Yeah, it's two good pitchers going against each other. It's Aussie Albies that comes in, up against Noah. 1-0 is the count. Oh, that was well hit. It's been popped up enough. I think it has. It made a very loud crack off the bat, but Mayor is there, and he makes the catch. 1 away. It's Cisco. Chance Cisco to the plate. He's hit that. That's going to be a 1-out single. Suzuki fields it, gets it in, and runner at first. Come on, Syndergaard. It's Christian Pache. He strikes out as well. Sit down, Pache, you clown. All right, 2 away. Let's finish this, please. It's Johan Camargo. He's got a hit on that. Mauricio is there. He gets it over to Griff, isn't it, at second base. And that ends the second innings, the top of the second innings. And we go again. Benintendi, who has, as I said, his form has picked up recently. He started hitting some home runs as well, which is nice. What can he do? He can walk. All right, a lead-off base runner. Can we make the most of this? Benintendi has a bit of pace about him. Suzuki strides in. He's been a little bit disappointed. He's been quite disappointed this year, Suzuki. But he's hit that. No, he's popped it up. And that is not going to advance Benintendi at first. And it is now 1 away. Next in, it is Francesco Alvarez, who's had a decent enough first full season. It's his first full season, isn't it? He's hit that. Oh, he's hit that really, really well. That's driven into the gap. Is that going to be enough to score Benintendi? I'm not sure if it is. But with 1 out, it's runners at second and third. And this is now a very, very big opportunity for us to take the lead. A stand-up double. Juan Mayora steps in. He only has 9 RBIs this season, but I think he's been better than that. Come on, mate. Oh, he's hit that. Is that going to get the job done? It should be deep enough. Tag up, Benintendi. Tag up. He's going home. Oh, is he going to get there? He's not going to get there. Oh. It's a really good throw, isn't it? And so unlucky, and we've not managed to get a run across the plate. All right, Syndergaard against their pitcher. Maybe if you hit him, mate, take him out of the game. Try that. It's gone down to Morlock. Morlock plays tunnel ball, and that is a lead-off single from the pitcher. Not what we needed. Not what we needed. All right, can we turn a double play here, perhaps? He's laid down a bunt. It's not going to be a double. It is going to advance the runner, though, and that's 1 out with a runner at second. Yeah, we could do with a strikeout here, please, mate. Top of their order as well. This is the dangerous part. He's walked. Oh, gets the force, but I'm not liking that. Runners aboard with their 2 big hitters. Freeman, who has 26 home runs. Acuna Jr. with 21. And Ozzy Albiz, who's coming up with 27. So this is not the part of the order that have base runners. That could be a double play, though. Oh, it's just the 1. Could we even have got the runner at second there? It's 2 away. It's Ronaldo Acuna Jr. And we need the out here, mate. Come on. Strikes him out. That's huge. Go on, Noah. Oh, he wants this 25th win, doesn't he? Got himself out of a little bit of a jam there. All right, now he leads it off. Can he give himself a lead? Oh, he strikes out looking. with a full count, but at least it's working the pitch count, which is what we want to do. We need to get this guy out of the game. Griff McGear comes in. He strikes out as well. Oh, come on, Griff. You're better than that. Mauricio now with 2 out. Swing for the fences, mate. Come on. Oh, Mauricio! Get out, son! We've taken the lead. 2 out. Full count. And Mauricio delivers a 403-foot home run. I've woken up the cat. Sorry, Mortimus. Come on, mate. Cheer for the Mets. Go, Mets. Hey. Okay, go back to sleep now. I'm sorry, mate. Excellent stuff. We're 1-0 up. And as things stand, we've got 25 wins for Syndergaard. That is popped up by Morlock, and that will end our innings, but not before we take the lead. Excellent, excellent stuff. Let's go. Come on, Syndergaard. Let's sit Albers down as well. It's 0-2. Sitting back, mate. Sitting back. Oh, it's down the first base line. It's easy for Brickhouse, though. And that is another one away. You all right there? I know. I've woken you up. I'm sorry, mate. All right. Let's go again. It's Chance Cisco. A full count. 1 out. What can he do? He's got a ball down on the ground. It should be easy enough for 2 hands McGriff. And 2 hands McGear, isn't it? Anyway. Pache with 2 out. 1-2. And he strikes out as well. And we end the 4th innings. You do wonder if we got off to a better start the first half of the year, what could have happened. Brickhouse steps in. Full count to him and he walks. A leadoff walk. It makes you wonder too, what could we do next season? Benintendi hits that really well. That's going to get down into the fence as well. That's going to get Brickhouse to third. I don't think he's quick enough to score on that. But with none out, we have runners at second and third. And a very, very big opportunity here to pad this lead. It's Suzuki with a chance to add to his RBI count. He has 57 for the year. Can he get to 60? Oh, he's got it down the first base line. It's going to score a run. It's out, but it is going to score a run. It doubles the lead, 2-0. Benintendi goes to third, and with just the 1 out, still a big chance here to get Benintendi home. Oh, Alvarez, he's grounded at the shortstop, but it's going to get the job done. We've scored 2 runs. We've got those 2 runs in. Alvarez is out. It's nobody on board now, but there is what's your name, Morty? That's got down the first base line, and it's going to be a 2-out single. Come on, mate, you need to sit still. I can't trust you to around all this stuff. Mayora gets the first. I've lost my train of thought. Syndergaard comes in the bat. What can he do? He's got that through the gap, has he? No, not quite. Not quite. But 3-0 we lead going into the 5th. And Syndergaard, with something to protect now, will hopefully protect it. 0-2. Oh, it's got down the first base, but Brickhouse is there. He is a big upgrade in the field, isn't he, on a good old blue. So there we go. You're going to sit there, mate? All right. I don't know if you can see him, but Morty is just kind of sitting on my knee here. We go with the pitching slots. That should be out. Mauricio is there. Over to Brickhouse. And that is 2 away. That is 2 away. This is division-topping Atlanta that we're doing this to. Albeit, this is what also makes me think a little bit, oh, that's gotten through. It's a 2-out single. If we do need to get that second sort of star pitcher in, if we could get somebody doing similar numbers to Syndergaard, doing 15 to 18 wins. This is a bit of a 2-out rally going here. Runners at the corners. We need to end this now, please. What we don't want, again, we've got base runners with their big 3 coming up. We don't want this game being tied with a one swing of the bat. That's up the middle. Syndergaard should get that easily over to Spence, and there we go. Again, a little bit of a jam, but we've worked our way out of it, which is good. So if we get somebody in that can do sort of similar numbers to Syndergaard, so to get 15. Oh, there's a cracking hit from Griff McGear right down the third base line. That is a double. I don't think it's the wrong side of the field for a triple, isn't it? It might even be a ground rule double, is it? But it doesn't matter. Griff leads us off with a double. And that is good stuff from him. And now with our top of our order, Ronnie Mauricio, who of course homered last time up to give us a lead. He's got that down the first base line. I tell you what, I don't think Griff's fast enough. Maybe hold at third. He is going home. It is going to be enough. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. It's another RBI for Mauricio. Griff comes across to score, and it is 4-0 in the 5th. Eberhard Morlock now, 0-2. He's got is that going to get through? A stunning hit from Eberhard Morlock, and with none out, runners at first and second. Are we going to get a pitching change here? I'm not sure we want it now. Spencer Brickhouse comes in. Can he launch? Can he launch? Oh, he's got it down the third base line. Oh, I tell you what, it's another base hit. We've loaded the bases with none out. We've already got 1 run this innings, and if we don't add to that, I will be very annoyed. It's Benintendi. He's been in form. He's hit home runs lately. A chance for a grand slam, And he walks. They've walked in another run. That's fine. Still none out. It's 5-0 Mets. And it brings up Suzuki. He now has a chance, or they have now changed their pitcher, but Suzuki with a chance for a grand slam. What can he do? It's 3-1. Are they going to walk in another run? Oh, they're falling to pieces. They've walked in another run. It's still loaded bases, and it's still none out, and it is now 6-0 to the Mets. Alvarez gets a hit. Is that going to be caught out there? Yes, it is. And why are we... Oh, did he get home? He is going to get home. All right. Nicely done, Alvarez. It was enough. And Brickhouse comes in to make it 7-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second now. Juan Mayora with a chance to get some RBIs. Come on, Juan. He hits that really not well enough. Straight up in the air. And that's going to be 2 away. But we've already done the damage here, haven't we? And Syndergaard with a chance to get... I tell you what, I'll be annoyed if he doesn't get his 25th win now. There's a base hit from Syndergaard. Is that going to score another one? Yes, it is. It's an RBI from Noah. And it is 8-0. 8-0. Excellent, boys. Excellent. Where was this earlier on in the year? Griff McGear, we've batted round. He comes up again. Can he get another hit this innings? He's got that down the first base line. It's not quite enough. And that ends an epic 5th innings. 5 runs in the 5th. It's 8-0. And Noah is looking good for 25 now, isn't he? Come on, boys. Come on. Strikes out another one. Go on, Noah. A hat-trick of strikeouts for Acuna Jr. It's Ozzy Albies now. He's 0 for 2. Can we keep the 0? Oh, he's hit that really well. Is one going to get there? Yes, he is. Nice catch, son. That is 2 away. And it's Chance Cisco coming in now. What can Noah do against him? That's been popped up. Should be easy enough for Suzuki out there in right field. And he makes the play. Well done, boys. Well done, boys. So far, so good, isn't it? Mauricio steps in now. He has a few RBIs to his name already today. What can he do here? He's got a piece of that, but straight back to the pitcher. And that will be the first out of the 6th innings. If Bernhard Morlock steps up, 1 for 2 today. He got a walk as well, I think, didn't he, earlier on in the match. He's hit that. Is it going to get into the gap? I think it's too high. It is. There's 2 fielders coming in. Unless they collide, they're not going to. And it's caught out there in centre field. 2 away for the Brickhouse. What can Spencer do? Come on, mate. He's hit that. Oh, it's a really good hit. Straight back up the middle. That is a 2-out single. I tell you what, Brickhouse has looked a little bit better as well. I think this was his first year in the majors. So he's going to settle in and hopefully we'll see more from him next year. Benintendi steps in now. He walks. A bit of a 2-out rally perhaps here. And Ken Suzuki, he's 0 for 2, but he does have 2 RBIs. A base hit here, mate, and you can add to that. He's going to walk again. He has walked another one. We've loaded the bases with 2 out. We've gone from 2 out, none on, to 2 out loaded bases. And Alvarez, who is 1 for 2, already has 2 RBIs with a chance to add to that. And he strikes out. Oh, you clown. Oh, that could have been so much more. But we go to the 7th with an 8-0 lead. Syndergaard, he's 96 pitches in. This will probably be the last innings we see from him. He strikes out another one. How many strikeouts is that now today for Syndergaard? It is 7. They're pitch hitting now. It's Cordoba who comes in. They're pitch hitting all around, actually, aren't they? He's hit that. He's hit that quite well. I think it's going to stay in. We've got Benintendi getting underneath it, and he does make a relatively simple catch in the end for 2 away. Noah is up to bat next inning, so this will probably be his final batter. It's the pitching slot. We'd like to think he can make this another strikeout. Yes, he does, and well done, Noah. Rises 1 Citi Field as Noah Syndergaard leaves. Well, you're stretching anyway, so you are rising as 1. But he leaves, surely, with his 25th win of the season in his back pocket. Juan Mayora leads us off in the bottom of the 7th. He's got that. No, not quite through. Oh, it's an error. The second baseman's thrown it away, and Mayora is going to find himself at second base in what should have been an out. So it's going to be an error, but that's all right for us. And I tell you what, Mayora's got a bit of pace out there as well. Winnicker comes in the pitch hit. The first baseman, he's got a piece of that. Oh, well done, mate. Is that going to get an RBI for you? Mayora's going home. He's not going to get there, though. Oh, that was silly. We end up with just 1 out with a runner at second, but we could have had runners at the corners with none out. Louis Gomore comes in the pinch hit now. It could be his last game for the Mets as well. We've been kind of Louis Mayora. What's his name? Louis Gomore. What a hit that is. That is not... It is going to be an RBI for you, mate. Well done. He's a really good defensive player. The mistake I've made is that I gave him like a multi-million-dollar contract a few seasons ago now. What did I pay him? Yeah, just over $9 million a season, mainly because he's a really good defensive player. I'm torn what we do. We've got him for a number of years yet. So yeah, I'm undecided. If he's relatively happy in AAA, I think we've even put him on waivers actually, and he cleared waivers. So it's one of those. I don't think anyone's going to take him on $9 million a year, and he can do a job defensively for us. And you can see he does step in with some big hits. So he's not the worst. Morlock gets that up the middle. Yes, he does. Is that going to score Guamore? Is it going to score Guamore? He's going for it. He's going to get there. It's an RBI for Morlock. And that is, I think that's his 90th RBI. But that is 10-0. We are absolutely destroying the Braves on the final day of the regular season. It almost makes it worse. Where was this all season, boys? This is a team that is going to be a chance of being World Series champions. Simeon Woods Richardson, a pitcher, has come in to pinch hit. Are we just going to leave him on the mound, I wonder? That would be a sensible thing to do. He's got a decent hit on it, but it's gone straight up in the air, and that's going to end the innings. And I wonder if Woods Richardson will now just come in and pitch. No, we're going with Peterson. Peterson is just back from injury, which is why he is in the bullpen. This will be a decent opportunity for him just to get a few throws under his belt before the end of the season. That's been well hit. Oh, and it's a leadoff single for the Braves. I do wonder with Peterson if it's somebody that we could maybe, if there's an upgrade to be had there. The thing is, he's been that's been popped straight in the air. It looks like Ronnie's going to come in and make the catch, even though the pitch is literally right there. His ERA's been sort of mid-3, like 350, pretty much for 3 or 4 seasons in a row now. I do wonder I think he's just a good, solid starter. That's going to be just a single. I'll tell you what, it's a good hit for a single. But with 1 out, runners at first and second, we just want to be a little bit careful we don't lose our nice clean sheet here. That's been popped up. Suzuki should make that play. The runner will probably get the third, though. So with 2 out, no, he doesn't. I think I could have got the third on that. But anyway, Aussie Alvarez comes in now with 2 away. Let's see what we can do. He's hit that really well, and that is going to end the O, unfortunately. It's going to be at least 1 run. It's an RBI double, is it? It's a 2 RBI double. Peterson is destroying his ERA for the season here in the final day. It's back to 10-2. It is the 8th innings. I'd like this to end now, just to make sure. We've blown enough leads, but surely not even we can blow this one. And he does end it with a strikeout. All right, good response there, Peterson. I hope that's the last we see of you, to be honest. All right, Suzuki comes in the bat now in the 8th. This will be our last innings batting for this season. At least we've ended on a high. That is something, isn't it? Suzuki has hit that not quite well enough, though, and that will be the first out from a full count, unfortunately for him. Alvarez comes in, 1 for 3 today with his 2 RBIs. What's he going to do for us? Come on. He's hit that back up the middle. Is it going to get through? Yes, it is. Francesco Alvarez, nicely done, son, as the sleeping cat has just fallen off my knee. It's fine. Okay. You okay there? All right, he's just a little bit... Oh, and he's fallen again. All right, it's Juan Mayora now up against the new pitcher. And he's hit that. Has he? No, he hasn't. I looked down. Just a bad point there. Is that going to be a double play? No, Mayora is quick enough to beat the throw. But it does get the lead runner, unfortunately. And it brings in Matt Winiker again. He's coming to left field. I don't know why, because he can't play left field. But he got an RBI last time. Oh, no, he didn't. He got a hit, though, didn't he? It wasn't an RBI. And that's going to end... Oh, it's another error. It's another error. He's reached on an error. And with 2 out, runners at first and second, can we just get a nice little insurance run? A little added run here, and it's Mayora that comes up. What's his name? Louis Guamore. He had a stunning hit last time out. Can he end on a high, or will this end our season at the plate? Oh, he's hit that, but again, not quite well enough. And we do end the batting season. We better end the batting season. We better not be batting again. Having scored 10 runs against top of the division Atlanta Braves. Peterson will continue up against Fairchild. Come on, mate. Let's end this, please. There we go. There we go. That's what the Peterson... We know what he can do. We know he's a really good pitcher for us. There's 1 away. That's been well hit. Is Mayora going to get to that? It might be over his head. It is over his head. And Peterson is... he's not himself, is he? He's coming back from a long-term injury. There was no AAA rehab to put him into, which is why maybe I shouldn't have... I think I had to call him back into the team, actually, because he has a contract. I can't remember now anyway. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a good opportunity just to get a few innings in his arms and get him ready for next season. That's been popped up. Mayora should get to that one. And I think he should have a good enough arm to stop the runner getting to third. No, he does not. So with 2 out, there is a runner at third, but hopefully we'll end this now, Peterson. Please and thank you. That's been hit. Is it going to get caught out there by Winnaker? Yes, it is. And the Mets win. We finish on a high, 10-2 over the division-winning Braves. Oh, what could have been this year. So there we go. We end the season with a losing record at 463. 21 games behind the Braves. But we've seen, I mean, yes, they have nothing to play for, so maybe it's not the strongest team they'll pick. But we've seen that we're a better team than we showed this year, and it's really, really frustrating. And you can see it overall there. We weren't great, were we? We weren't the worst team, but you know, we weren't. That's not where we want to be, is it? But guys, that is it for today. That is it for this season. We'll be back next time I should say, with the end of season awards. Let me know who you think all our hitter of the year, pitcher of the year, and player of the year will be. Noah. I think he's got it this year, to be honest. Yeah, there's only really an argument to be had by Morlock, isn't there? But anyway, let me know who you think will win the awards, who should win the awards, and let me know who you think we need to keep or get rid of for next season, because we'll also, after the awards, we'll do it to play through the off-season, find out. I tell you what, could Noah go back-to-back Cy Youngs as well with 25 career wins? We'll have a quick look here if we go to info and history and pitching. There we go, you can see there, wins in a season. He is now, well, he says he's top. I don't know if it's from less starts or whatever, but 25 wins. What a season for Noah Syndergaard it has been. But guys, that's it for today. We'll be back for end of season awards and the playthrough of the off season. We'll look at free agents, see who we can get. I don't actually know who's available on free agency, but we'll check that next episode. Yeah, let me know where you think we need to strengthen. Do we go big on a second pitcher? Those ERAs aren't good enough. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling on. I'll see you next time. Open Aussie Villain. Take care.